Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going for goal! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Germany finding their passes. Bergkamp. Nice control. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Germany, first in line for us. That's a decent clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. White defender corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. Plenty of time left yet.
Bergkamp.
That's positional. The utilisation.
Oh, smashing! Adams is it away. Messi. Possession ball, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it though that really makes it work? Well, yes!
Berating his defence, making a save, and he's done it again now.
It's been
great, so good from.
That's a pass. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Kalele. Well, down the danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Similar long ice, warmed up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Please join me.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Costa Curta. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is good alertness. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Olise. That's good vision. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The attendance for this match was
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
Real chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Good save. Keeper read that well.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Mbappe, passing nice and neat. Hernandez. And here's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Substitution for Germany, Schneider. Number
We have got
24,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Bergkamp. Coming on the field.
Can he get it through?
Number 8,
White cuts out the pass.
Number 7,
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 13,
Ribéry.
Substitution.
Vardy. And he's there to belt it away.
Minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. A searching ball that into space. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
into space.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Mbappe! Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're up and running. Elise. Goalkeeper's ball. Stones with the clearance. Nuno Mendes. Now it's got Martinez! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst on. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is a little undercooked. Nuno Mendes. Martinez. Great hit! Bergkamp. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. He won't be happy with that one. That's the throw. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That'll be a throw. And now they can clear their lines. Bergkamp. Oh, it's come loose. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Elise providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Bergkamp. Messi. Martinez. And that could set him on his way. Real chance. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Quality ball. Nakata. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Owen. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Good steal, he just read it. Oh, that's fabulous. Bergkamp. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's forced to go back. Fiddles it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's whipped it across. And it's hoisted clear. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
6, Rodri. Coming on the field.
Owen.
Number 16, Olise.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
13, Çalhanoğlu.
And it's Owen.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bergkamp. And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And back to the
2
goalkeeper.
added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Plays a sharp little ball here. So nearly the perfect ball. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that has been cleared.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back.
Vinicius Junior! And for a moment, time stood still. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Rivaldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rivaldo. He's played him through. Now it's Neymar. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And the shot! Adams is there to clear. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the flag has stayed down. Rivaldo. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Colomboani. And he was quick to react. Good spot, he's seen the run. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Neymar. Oh, he's through the middle. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute
Quick,
added
and the
time.
shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
As it's time to announce
Well,
today's
for me,
winning
Peter,
entry
things have
numbers.
never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they...
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this...
Up for a header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Bergkamp has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bergkamp. Oh, that's overhit. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kolimuani is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's had a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
He could be in here. Oh, it's Bergkamp. He is through here. Has a go! And that's a superb piece of defending. Pullet gets it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it again. Shapes to shoot.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Casemiro. Bergkamp. That looks a cracking ball. And he welcomes it in. Look at the space here. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Yes, it's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Olise.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Madrid had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have their third corner. Gets his head to it! Oh, should have put that away.
Bullet fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Ribery. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's some... He's had a hit! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Saliba attempts a clearance. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off shapes to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Nielsen. That is a great pick out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bergkamp. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Bergkamp. Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bergkamp. Well timed, excellent interception. Sunset.
There will
Hernandez.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a... Gerard Moreno! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Maddison goes short. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. You can run onto that. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerard Moreno. Oh, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gerard, he's had a hit! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So,
Mbappe.
time for changes on
Number
both
10,
sides, actually.
Olise.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 19.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Haaland. Joao Felix. Hits one! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Haaland.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. And we're done. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Chance to finish. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now it's Mbappe. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Danielson. He's looking to set free a runner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Danielson. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Olise. "15 minutes till half-time. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro was in no mood for any of that. Well read, nice interception. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Pirlo is offering a wry smile there.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is a little undercooked. And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. Belletti. Great run on the overlap here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Running with the ball. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Bergkamp. Vieira. And now the breakaway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Olise. Big chance, corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Casemiro gets rid without sophistication. Schneider. It's Schneider! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the first moment of real significance.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Speculative strike. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that could have brought them level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Madrid have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Some resolute defending there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 20.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Milan have it back and can go again. Alexander-Arnold. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team